Hi everyone, my name is Sergei Krupnik, and I'm a product lead of Hosted PMM. I have 4 years of experience as a software engineer and 3 years of experience as a product manager and entrepreneur. And now I build in Hosted PMM and want to tell you about Percona monitoring and management. And who knows something about PMM, Percona monitoring and management? Okay, almost no one. Great. I'll be talking about the very basics of Percona monitoring and management from the user perspective. And I'll start with a high-level overview and then like small tutorial how to set it up, and a small bonus in the end of my presentation for everyone who's here. Surprisingly, Percona monitoring and management, it's an open source tool for monitoring and management your databases. What does it mean? So monitoring, it means that there are plenty of dashboards where you can see some charts about your system, like loads and some uptime and something like this. You can also set up alerts. If something goes wrong, you will be notified. And query analytics, it means that it helps you find queries that can be optimized so you can improve your app performance or reduce infrastructure costs. There are a lot of other features, but these are top 3 according to our team. And PMM consists of 2 parts. PMM package is a PMM Agent and PMM Server. PMM Agent collects telemetry data from your database and sends it to PMM Server. PMM Server processes all this data and stores it and provide web UI based on Grafana for you to see the metrics. And as you can see, you can connect multiple PMM agent to PMM server. So how to set it up? Assuming you have self-hosted database or some other hosted database, to start, you should get somewhere PMM server. After that, you should install PMM agent to the host machine of your database, and then connect PMM agent to the PMM server, connect database to PMM agent, and after that, you will get all your metrics available. So these are these steps just in list, and let's dive deep into each. So the first step is to get a PMM server somehow. There are several ways you can do it, and you can get a hosted version somewhere. For example, on Hosted PMM, you can use AWS Marketplace, and you can deploy it to your own infrastructure. And now I'll be talking about the third option. So basically what you need to do is to get some server where it will be running. So usually you can just create a separate VDS or VPS for these purposes. And this server should meet the requirements of PMM. And basically you can usually choose the really small server with really low performance just to try it. And the performance requirements grows with the number of agents connected. After that, you should log into the terminal of the server and use the easy install script that in most cases will work properly. And when you deploy a PMM server to your VPS or VDS, you can go with your browser to the address of your server, and you will already see some charts. This is the main dashboard of PMM, and in the top row, you can see that it is called all. It's aggregated metrics across all of the instances connected, and you can see that PMM server is already monitoring itself. So there are metrics for this server. After that, you should install PMM Agent to your database host. And there are several ways to do it. So you can use Docker, binary package, and package manager. And not everyone wants to deploy to install Docker on their database host machine. And binary package is hard to upgrade. And so the way we recommend is to use a package manager. So to do it, you should run these 4 commands at the repository and just install. These commands are for Debian-based, but for other systems, you can find on Percona documentation. So as easy as these 4 commands, you can install a PMM agent to the host machine. And now what you need to do is to connect PMM Agent to PMM Server. And to do this, you need to make sure that your PMM Server is accessible from your database host. So there is no NAT between them. But your database instance can be behind the NAT, and server will communicate, will be able to communicate back to the PMM agent. So what you need to do to connect is to run this command on your database host machine, and here you provide your credentials from your PMM server. And here you can see there is a flag in secure TLS. There is a way to set up secure connection. You should add SSL certificates inside the PMM server, but I'm not covering it here. And when you do this, when you connect PMM agent to PMM server, your main dashboard will look like this. And here you can see that there is one more instance. And we can see CPU load, memory available, host uptime, and so on, several metrics. So you already can see your host machine metrics. But as you can see, there is no database metrics because our PMM agent is still not connected to the database. And the next thing we need to do is to connect database to PMM agent. And to do the setup is highly depends on the database you use. So basically steps are you should create a dedicated database user for PMM agent, install a database extension, and provide PMM agent with this user's login and password so it can grab metrics from your database. After you connect database to PMM agent, it will start collecting all the telemetry data from it and send it to the PMM server. PMM server will be processing this data, and you will be able to see your database metrics here. And here you can see that we have database uptime and queries per second and database connection, number of database connections. So this is not the only dashboard, there are plenty of others, but this is the main one you can see when you log in. And at this point, we can say that we completed the setup of the PMM, so you can see all the charts. You can create alerts for your specific case, custom alerts, and the thing I also want to talk about is a query analytics. It's a feature loved by our database administration team because it provides you information about each query aggregated, excluding the data used in this query, so you can find queries that can be optimized so you can improve your app performance or maybe reduce infrastructure costs. So, and this is a very useful tool. I recommend it. And if you want to try it, the easiest way is to use hosted PMM. We have 1 month free, so you can create a PMM server in several clicks and then continue connecting your databases. And if you have some troubles, you can reach me or our team, and we will help you for free. Yes. And a little bonus at the end of my presentation is for everyone who sign up at Hosted PMM until Monday, including Monday, I will add $200 to your account, so you can use our servers for a longer period for free. So if you have any questions, you feel free to contact me via my mail, or you can ask them now. Yep.
Can I use the PMM agent for the ClickHouse servers? Is it available?
As far as I know, not for now.
Not for now, okay.
But I'm not sure.
Okay, thanks.
You said for that free account for hosted PMM, we have to set up our PMM servers in few clicks. Can you explain or show us how to do it for hosted PMM? Because you show it is how to do it on our own infrastructure, but not in your infrastructure.
Server and oh my god. Так. You choose the domain name, and then you will be able to see the server status page, and it will be preparing for a couple of minutes. So there is a sign-up process. Sergei. Krupnik. Company. And there is a domain name. Demo. Percona. And we have two options for tariffs. Basically, the smaller one with the smaller VPS, it supports up to 5 PMM agent, and the gross tariff that supports up to 15 PMM agents. And this usually takes around 2 minutes. We've written here 5 to 10, but I can answer some other questions while it's preparing. Yep.
Hi, thank you for your presentation. There are other open source tools for monitoring like Nagios or Zabbix. Zabbix have different predefined sets for measuring some metrics on your server. What is the difference? What hosted PMM offers us for choose this service over them?
Good question, thank you. It's more about the PMM than hosted PMM. And actually, I don't have a lot of experience using other monitoring projects. I know that there is a project hosted Zabbix also, and actually I don't know how Zabbix is different from PMM because I didn't use it. Sorry. Yeah.
Hi. Does it provide advisor for queries? For example, if you find expensive queries, when you click it,
there are built-in advisors, and also you can connect PMM to Percona platform and allow database experts to see your telemetry and advise you how can you improve.
No, I mean PMM supports advisory. I mean, when you click an expensive query, it can say there is a missing index or this table should be analyzed, something like that.
There is query analytics in PMM that can show you the slow queries, how much CPU time it consumes and so on, so you can use it. And also we have advisors, which are like advisors which are telling you, hey, you need to fix this thing, right? But it's, no, it's programmatic advisors, and it's what Sergei is saying, it's part of Percona platform. So you connect your PMM to Percona platform and you start getting these advisors which are going to tell you what you need to fix. Okay, does it help? Okay, awesome.
Yeah, so as you can see, PMM Server is ready. You can see there is a custom password already, and you can see that it is HTTPS. It means that we support SSL certificates. That process might be tricky if you want to do it yourself. And you can log in right after 2 minutes. You have work in PMM Server. And as I said, it's already monitoring itself. And also, what we have here is personalized instruction for connecting your agents. So here, when you install your PMM client, credentials are already embedded, and we use not like admin basic password. We use APK that is much more secure, and you can just copy comments from here, paste it into your database host terminal, and it will connect. Just like this, you copy paste, and everything works. Yep.
And speaking about security, so this is HTTPS connection over public networks, or?
PMM under the hood use gRPC secured connection, and for web interface it's HTTPS. Yes, public network. You can see that there is a domain name I chose while signing up, and.
Actually, my question is about connecting
agents to server are connected using gRPC secured with SSL certificates and everything. Yeah, everything secure. For now, not, but you can contact us with email, and we will create for you in any area. Currently, all the servers are located in United States. Yep.
I have 2 questions. We are actively using PMM, and I'm curious about why you have chosen the PMM data container and why you gave up on the 2.27 version, because actually PMM data container is really confusing us and hard to upgrade process. You haven't mentioned on the slides, but I wanted to ask. And also, will we have high availability feature on the PMM, because we are working 3 different data centers, one of the GCP cloud. So we need to high availability on the PMM.
Yeah, thank you. What about versions? We usually use the most recent stable version, and I thought that we use 2.31, and it was like stable release when we upgraded to it. And what about high availability? For now, we don't have it. We have monitoring for each client's server, and high availability is in our like roadmap. And as you can see, the product's still in beta, so high availability it's a future task.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you guys.
Next talk will start at 13:15, so it's 7 minutes.